Good afternoon. I am Elena Edwards from Nicaragua. I do not speak English, so I'm going to read my speech this afternoon so you can know about Fabretto, what we're doing in Nicaragua. It's an honor to be with you. In Nicaragua, there are 1.8 million students that needs to be in classroom. In 2012, 1.5 million were enrolled. And when school year ended, there were more than 40% that dropped out. Children in rural area, like Gabriel, pictured at 5 years old in this photo, are left with few options. With families living with a few dollars a day, malnutrition often stunts children's growth. Like most rural parents, Gabriel's mother was not educated herself. Many parents do not value in sending their children to attend local primary schools. Even if a child like Gabriel managed to finish primary school with a very low level of education, usually it is the end of his process of learning. As a result of many children and youth end up working in dangerous conditions to supplement the economy of their family. For the rural poor, a better future do not exist. These are the conditions that Father Rafael Maria Fabretto, an Italian missionary, witnessed when he arrived in Nicaragua in the 1940s. Moved to respond, he gave children like Gabriel the hope of a better future through food, clothing, and education. Fabretto's vision remains the same, a better future for the children of Nicaragua, but our strategy has changed as we pose ourselves the question, how do we empower children and youth to reach a better future themselves? The answer is access to quality education. How to achieve this? We consider a sustainable solution, working together and educating the entire community. We understand that nothing influences a student development more than a teacher, and that's why we train teachers with a robust follow-up to ensure that improved teaching methodologies are put into practice and passed from one teacher to another one. The methodologies of training are based on innovative inclusion practices to assure that students are active learners and critical thinkers. As students become involved, they learn more. Fabretto trained teachers with the skills they need to inspire change in the classroom and build a great relationship with students and their families. With all three groups of stakeholders, Fabretto programs develop positive values: love, responsibility, mutual respect, desire to learn and improve. Fabretto students are empowered to become future leaders. They are responsible, caring, and confident, and they can overcome life challenges. Fabretto established the foundation that allows students to succeed, including skills such as reading comprehension and behaviors, such as participation and cooperation. Students leave primary to enter and succeed in secondary schools. In 2007, Fabretto began the SAT development program. It's a tutoring secondary program, an innovative community-based and education system that provides secondary education in isolated rural areas. The programs bring education to the student delivered by trained tutors. The community-based curriculum originally developed in Colombia makes academic content relevant to the rural context through hands-on lessons that use community resources to integrate theory and practice. SAT empowers youth to become agents of change in their communities through sustainable agriculture, small business, and other activities that contribute to rural development. The beauty of this SAT system is the focus on the community, leadership, responsibility, and values. At 2011, there was a study in Nicaragua completed by the University of Pennsylvania in collaboration with the Fabretto Foundation that found that 100% of SAT graduates were involved in activities to improve their futures. Some were employed, others continued their education at the university level, and still others were working in agriculture or small business in their home and families. The report also highlighted SAT successfully instill morals, values, and ethic of civic engagement, and students, tutors, and parents serve as role models in their communities. In the SAT students and graduates, we see the positive results of Fabretto's efforts to help change community behaviors and values from early age. Do you remember the little boy Gabriel? Thanks to a common efforts among the entire community, Gabriel and other children like him are active students who works every day to achieve their dreams. These kinds of changes in behaviors throughout a community are the sustainable grassroots changes that make a difference now and for the future generations. The children who are now in primary and secondary are learning in a new way, learning about responsibility, becoming confident adults. They have greater ideas. This change will carry forward into future generations as today's youth become tomorrow's parents, creating for themselves and their children a better future. Let's work together. Let's bring quality education to more children around the world. Thank you.